Good evening, friends. This evening point of discussion is a quotation. Be a good person, but don't waste time to prove it. Be a good person, but don't waste time to prove it. There's no denying the fact that one should try to be a good person in life. The fact that every one of us wants to be good in the eyes of the people, in the eyes of the family, in the eyes of the society. But it is just a wastage to prove that you're really good. It will take the whole year to prove it. People these days are so adamant and they are so, pessimistic, or you may call them, they are so prejudiced that once they have taken you as a bad person, they will hardly change their mind about you. Their perception of life will not change easily, because they call the people good or bad according to their own selfish gain. Therefore, if you keep on making it right or wrong that you are really a good person, it will take time and your whole energy and time will be wasted for nothing. So, friends, see, the situation is that try to be good. If you believe that you are good to your family or good to your friends, good to your community, good to your society, good to the nation, and if your conscience makes you believe that you are really good, there is no need to justify it, there is no need to prove it, there is no need to document it. If you keep on documenting your immense goodness in front of the whole world, the whole life you will be able to prove it, and you will not be able to succeed in it, because nobody is going to believe, nobody is going to agree to your fact, or agree to your comment or your justification. So when you are trying to prove in front of others that you are a good person, you are just wasting time. There are examples that there are people who are self-opinioned, there are people who are prejudiced. Majority of the people in this world are prejudiced. They have formed an opinion about a person, and it is hardly going to change their mind. Whatever goodness you may do for them, whatever sacrifice you may do for them, it hardly matters for them. They are just going to make you or consider you a different kind of human being. And therefore, when you are trying and when you are attempting to justify your goodness in front of the people who are self opinion, who are prejudiced, it is simply a wastage of time. Rather, it is important that when you are doing goodness to someone, when you are doing goodness to the society, when you are doing your hard work for betterment of the people, there is no need of justification. It will be reflected. The things that you have done for the society, the goodness that you are really accomplishing in front of the people of in the nation, that will be reflected in day-to-day action. There is no need of any justification. There is no need. Who can judge you? You yourself are the judge of your own action, because you know better whether you are being good to someone or bad to someone. You know better whether your goodness is working as wonder or not. There are people, they themselves keep on, justifying in front of others that yes, I did this, I did that, and I did this for the society. But let this society acknowledge your goodness. Let the people understand your sacrifice. Let the nation acknowledge your contribution, and then your work will really be reaped with success. Otherwise, what is that? You are just keeping and beating the drum that you are a good human being. You are keeping, pronouncing that you are a noble human being, but nobody is going to accept it, because they have already framed an opinion in their mind. They have already considered you a different kind of human being. So how long you are going to waste your time to prove your and to justify your goodness? Is it right to justify your goodness? Your goodness should be reflected in your action. Your goodness should be seen in the actions of your day-to-day life. And there is no need to ask somebody whether I am right or wrong. You yourself understand that you are right or wrong. You judge yourself. Self judgment, self introspection, self examination is more important than being examined by somebody else. Because these days the people are, just capricious. They change every moment. Their opinion change time to time. How long you are going to stick to that their judgment? Their judgment varies from time to time. Once you are good to them, you have done good to them, they will always call you good. And the day you start committing a mistake, you have committed one mistake and that has harmed them, the entire judgment of the people in about you, changes momentarily. Therefore, if you are trying to prove in front of others that you are a good person, it is simply a wastage of time. Your conscience, your inner heart, yourself, you understand that whatever you are doing, or whatever manner you are behaving with them, whatever sacrifice you are making for them, for the society, for the community, for the relatives, for the friends, whether it is in the right direction. And why are you expecting that somebody will reward you for your goodness? How many people in this world are going to reward you for your goodness? The moment their work is done, they forget you. This is the world, where the materialistic world. Wordsworth rightly has said that we are too much with the world, getting and spending. Everybody in this world is materialistic, and everyone thinks about matter or money. And the moment they lose some material, gain, they start commenting and criticizing you. Because this whole world, the world is just, moving around money and matter. Nobody is spiritually strong, and nobody is going to give you credit for your work. You give credit to your work. You understand that whatever you have done for the society is really right. There is no need of justification. So, friends, how long you are going to prove yourself that you are a good human being? It may take the whole life for this justification. So just be satisfied with your action, with your work, and believe that whatever you are doing is right for the society, for the nation. It should not harm anybody. And once you understand that your actions, your work is going to benefit the society or going to benefit the nation, there is no need of any justification. And that's what I want to emphasize upon, friend. There is no need to waste time in justifying your goodness. It is better to believe that whatever you are doing, and if it is right, with being done with the right attitude, with the right intention, there is no need of any proof or justification or documentation. And that's what I mean. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie.